And we're gonna get started. So come to child pose, everybody. A nice comfortable child pose, whatever child pose works for you. And if you're using the music, let's start on the second song on that playlist. Hips are gonna come back to the heels, eyes are gonna close. Just soften the shoulders and press your palms into the earth. Let the shoulders slide back away from your ears. So I dropped my son off at sleepaway camp this weekend. He's 13. And he was quite nervous because although he's been before, the year off, the 2 years hiatus, I think made him a little anxious. Walk your arms over to the right and just press into the left hand a little bit more than the right. Get a nice side body stretch. So he was nervous the days leading up to drop off. Walk your arms back to center over to the other side. But so the morning that we got there, and I got him set up in his cabin, and I just looked at him and I said, "Are you nervous?" And he said, "What's the point of being nervous? I'm here now." And I just kind of giggled at that. And I started to think about what that meant. Walk your hands back to center. Let's come onto your hands and knees and do some warm-ups, cat cows, arching and rounding the spine. And I realized what he was trying to say to me was, I'm going to enjoy it, right? I'm here. I'm going to be in the moment. What's the point of bringing all of that worry with me? And I realized that that's what we have the opportunity to practice every time we get on the mat. So I really want you to think about the term, take your time. And it really has two meanings. It has the meaning that we think about, which is slow down, which is important. But it has another meaning as well. Take your time, meaning own it. It's yours. Be present in this moment. So as we move through our very mindful practice today, I want you to offer that mantra to yourself. Take your time. We're going to come to neutral spine. And then we're going to round all the way through to downward dog. So curl the toes under, press back into the feet, and find your downward dog. Potentially first downward dog of the day. Pedaling out the feet. Exploring what you need to know, and then bringing yourself to a place of acceptance, compassion for what you need to. That's one of the ways that we take our time. Good. And I'm going to ask you to lift the right leg. Inhale. And then exhale, bend your knee and draw it towards your nose nice and slow. So you're going slow. Take your time. Inhale, bring the right leg back and up. And then exhale, bend the knee and bring it back towards the nose, round forward. Inhale, float the right leg up again. And on this third time, as you round through the whole spine, step the right foot in between your hands, drop your back knee all the way to the mat. Keep the hands down. We're just gonna bend and straighten that front leg. A couple times. Checking out what's going on. Good. Next time you can, you're going to press into the right foot, bend the right knee, curl the back toes under, lift the left knee, float the right leg back and up. This time, perhaps you'll stack the hips, or maybe the right knee circles a couple times. And then set the right foot down next to the left. And and let's switch. Left leg's gonna lift. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale, round and draw the knee towards the nose. Inhale, straighten it, flex the foot. Good. Exhale, draw the knee in and round. Inhale again, lift the leg, flex the foot. Exhale, curl it in and round. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale, knee towards the nose, step the foot in between your hands, drop your back knee to the mat. Just a gentle bending and straightening of that front knee. Getting acquainted with what's going on. So how many times do we bring our worries, our fears with us? It takes us out of the present moment, sends us into all these alternate universes where bad things might happen. What if we could just take our time? Next time you bend into the front knee, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, float your left leg all the way up, back the hip, cross through the hands. Keep the shoulders tracking forward, maybe circling out that left knee a couple times. And then step the left foot down into your downward dog and slowly walk the feet up towards the hands. And bend your knees and let your chest line on your thighs and let your head hang. And we will slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time, till you find your way up to standing. Good, grounding into the feet. Let's bring the arms all the way around and up. Inhale. As you exhale, mindfully forward bend. Bend your knees if you need to a little bit. Inhale, we're going to find our flat back here, whatever that looks like for you. And then exhale, step back to plank. Hold your high plank for this one. How do we take our time? How do we move more slowly so we can be aware? So just watch your elbows. They're hyper, yeah, that's it. How do we allow ourselves to be present? Push the other things away. What's the point of worrying right now? You're here. To quote a 13-year-old boy, exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, we're gonna find a little baby cobra here. So roll those shoulder blades towards each other. And then exhale, lower everything down to the mat. On your next inhale, press into the hands, lift high up into a high cobra. And roll it back, downward dog. 5 breaths here. Adjust as needed. Take your time. This moment is the moment. You made the effort to be here right now. So make the most of it. What I'm offering are suggestions. This is your time. So you decide what you need. On your next inhale, come high on the toes. As you exhale, bend your knees, hop, step, or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, we're gonna find a flat back, so hands to the shins or fingertips to floor. Good, so this is for perfect. Exhale, forward fold, let the head go. Inhale, bring your arms all the way around and up. Maybe there's a little slight bend of the knees. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms all the way around and up. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold, maybe bend the knees if you need them. Inhale, find your flat back, so hands to the shins or fingertips to the floor. Exhale, move all the way through your plank to chaturanga. So plant the hands, step back to plank, chaturanga low, or use your knees if you need to. So elbow squeeze in, you got it. Inhale, soften the shoulders as you look forward, and then exhale, rolls you back, downward dog. 5 left. If you notice the worries, the judgment, the expectation coming into this practice, now you have the power to say, take my time. I'm going to take my time. Good. All right, right leg's gonna lift. Inhale, please. As you exhale, bend your knee, drop to your nose, round slowly forward. Inhale, bring that right leg back and up. Exhale again, knee rounds towards the nose. Inhale, bring that right leg up again. Third time, knee rounds towards the nose, step the foot in between the hands. This time, back knee stays lifted. We're gonna press into the fingertips, and actually we're not. We're gonna do the leg this time. So work towards straightening the leg and then bending the knee. I did fingertips yesterday. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, work towards straightening, and exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, work towards straightening, and exhale, we're gonna bend. One and more. Inhale, work towards straightening. Exhale, we're gonna bend. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up to the sky. Arm reaching up, spread the fingers, belly draws in. Good. Exhale, right hand's gonna come to the mat. Inhale, knee in plank, so step the right foot back. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, press and lift. And exhale, roll you back, downward dog. Second side, left leg's gonna lift, inhale. Exhale, you're gonna draw that knee towards the nose. Inhale, bring it all the way back. Exhale, bring it forward, round, tuck the head to the knee. Inhale it back. Good, Linda. Exhale, knee to the nose, step the foot in between your hands, back knee stays lifted. So inhale, you're working towards straightening the leg. Exhale, you're gonna bend it again. And inhale towards straightening, and exhale, bend. As we notice, that's where we can start shape changes, adjustments in the body and the mind. Exhale. Last one, as you bend into the left knee, keep the right hand down, float that left arm up to the sky. We're finding our twist. Squeeze through those inner thighs. Good. Soften the shoulder, reach through the fingers. Good. Yeah, perfect. Top hand's gonna come down as you inhale, step to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Good, Sarah. Relax the shoulders if you can a little bit. Exhale it back, downward dog. Let the head go. Good. Inhale, we're gonna lift the right leg. Exhale, we're gonna bend the knee and bring it to the nose. Inhale, bring that right leg up. Exhale, knee comes back to the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Couple times we're gonna bend and straighten that front leg. So inhale and exhale. We're just gonna build on the flow. Inhale, work towards straightening. Exhale, bend, left hand stays down, right arm reaches up to the sky. So start to squeeze your inner thighs towards your midline. Wrap your left hip forward and draw your belly in. And as you inhale, this lifted right hand is gonna come to that left back leg, and left arm is gonna reach all the way up to the sky. Good. Squeeze those inner thighs, belly strong, soften the left shoulder. And then we're gonna open it to warrior two. So windmill it open to warrior two, you got it. This requires focus, these transitions. Come to the outer edge of the back foot and lift through your inner arch. So try to make your inner arch arch as much as you can. Good. Inhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, palms reach up to the sky. So bend into your front knee. Yep. So you're going to be in warrior two. Perfect. I'm just saying the outside. Do you mind if I touch you? I know I already touched you, but the outside of your foot's on the ground. You're going to lift through here. Yes. Okay. Arms up. Straighten that front leg. Exhale. You're going to bend into warrior two. Good. Inhale. Straighten. Exhale. Bend. And again, inhale. And exhale, we're gonna bend. This time, right arm's gonna float back and interlace with the left. Roll your shoulder blades together, lift the chest, belly strong, and we're gonna fold. On top of or inside the side. So you decide what's gonna be of service for you today. Let those arms just go. Take your time here. What is the time that you need? What do you need here? Let your head relax, Kim. Good. All right, as you exhale, both hands are gonna come to the floor on either side of your front foot. Lift off your back heel and make your way back to plank. Chaturanga when you're ready, if you want it. Elbow squeeze in, good, Linda. Inhale, press into the chest as you lift, and exhale brings you back, downward dog. Left leg is gonna get nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, knee draws to the nose, round through the belly as you do that. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to the nose, round through, step the foot in between the hands. Good, working just a couple times, straightening and bending that front knee. Right. As we find space, it allows us to be less distracted. Left knee bends, keep the right hand down, float the left arm up to the sky, twist. Opportunity to really squeeze through those inner thighs here, and belly draws back to the spine because we're gonna float up. So left hand's gonna come to that right back leg, right arm's gonna come up. Good, Kim, beautiful, good, Linda, perfect. This is hard. Right? Maybe the mind starts to go other places. Maybe it's judgment. Maybe we start making our to-do list for after class because we don't want to be here in this uncomfortable moment. But this moment is the moment. Windmill it open, warrior two. Good, bending into that left knee. You got it. Inhale, straighten the front leg, palms up. Exhale, bend and lower. You're pressing the hands down. Inhale, float them up. Exhale, press them down. It's like a lever you're pressing. Inhale it up. Exhale, press. One more. Inhale it up. Exhale, press. Left hand's gonna float back. Interlace with the right. Roll your shoulder blades together. Look up to the sky. We're gonna fold forward on top of or inside the thigh. Let the head go. Breathe here. Softening the shoulders. Noticing where the mind goes. What are we worrying about right now? What are we thinking about? What is taking us off our mat? The noticing is the power. Set the hands down, one on either side of your front foot. Lift off your back heel. We're gonna meet in plank. Remember, you can skip whatever you want. This is your time, you take it. You take it for you. So we'll meet in downward dog. Good. Breathe here. All right, we're gonna build. So right leg lifts, inhale nice and high. Exhale, knee is gonna draw right to the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Let's keep the left hand down, right arm up to the sky for your twist. Squeeze those inner thighs towards each other. And then you're gonna float into that reverse warrior version again. So top hand goes to the back leg, left arm's gonna reach forward. Squeeze the inner thighs and belly. Yeah. Open it up to warrior two. So windmill and open. And right forearm is going to come to right side. Left arm is going to reach up and maybe over the ear. Good. Press through the outer edge of your back foot. Lift through that inner arch. Get that nice long line. Good. You got it. Good. As you inhale, we're going to come back up. Interlace the hands, roll the shoulder blades together, look up to the sky. Once again, we're folding forward inside the thigh. And then walk the hands diagonally away from your right foot. So you're going to press into the hands like we did in our child's pose at the very beginning of class. And then continue walking them and parallel the feet. So we're going to end up in our prasarita or fan pose. Head may or may not make its way towards the ground. Hands can be on the ankles if they're not comfortable on the floor. Good. So turn your toes in a little more. Yes. Perfect. Good. Nice, Tim. Bring your hands back to your hips. As we come up, you're going to turn your left foot to face the door and come into warrior two, facing the door. Or whatever your version of the door is on mine. And from here, we're going to float right into half moon. So left hand's going to make its way to the floor or a block. Right leg is going to lift. Maybe your right arm lifts too. So here we go. Half moon. Good. Working towards straightening the front, that lifted leg. Beautiful, Alice. Okay. As you exhale, bend the left knee. Plant the right foot. We're coming back to warrior two, facing the door. Inhale, straighten the left leg, turn the palms in, bring the hands up, palms in. That doesn't make sense. Turn toes in, hands all the way up, and then warrior two to the front. Good. As you exhale, we're going to bring both hands down inside your right foot, lift off your back heel. We're going to play with our lizard pose. So if you want, you can drop the back knee. You can come onto your forearms if that's an option for you. You can also put your forearms on blocks if that works for you and if you have them. Good, Tim. Knee's going to move in towards the shoulder if you can. So we're working that inner thigh, the adductors. Okay, press up into the hands. We're coming to plank, so you decide how you get there. And chaturanga if you'd like. Inhale. Use the breath to come into your high cobra. Exhale it back, downward dog. Second side. So left leg's gonna lift. Inhale. Exhale, draw to the nose, shift it forward, step the foot in between the hands. Keep the right hand down, float the left arm up to the sky. Begin to connect to the inner thighs and the abdominals as you float into that reverse warrior option. So left hand back to right leg, right arm up. Bending into that front knee. I know it's hard. Windmill it open to warrior two. Good. And coming into side angle. So left forearm to left thigh. Right arm up and over, nice and long. To accentuate that length, you're pressing into the outer edge of that back foot again. So do me a favor, Linda, just turn your toes in a little more. Yes. So when we pay attention to all these little adjustments and details and additions, it's helping us stay right here in the present. That's the goal. Inhale, come on up, interlace the hands, maybe the opposite threading of the hands as you roll the shoulder blades together. Exhale, you're gonna fold again, humble warrior, inside the thigh or on top of it. Arms are gonna come off the back. Good, so is that hurting your wrist? So when I meant opposite interlace, I just meant the opposite thumb in front. So it's the same. There you go. Yeah, very good. Perfect. Let's uninterlace the hands, walk them diagonally away from you. So press into those hands, they're diagonally away. It feels nice. A release in the shoulders. We're going to continue the journey into our fan pose again. So straighten your left leg, parallel the feet, and then walk your right arm forward and your left arm back behind you. Just breathe. Notice if the mind starts to take you somewhere else. Ooh, I'm stopped. I'm slowing down. That's the opportunity to go somewhere else, to the past, to the present, to some worry, or sorry, to the future, some worry that I have. Bring yourself back here. Take your time. Switch, left hand forward, right hand back. Good. Bring your hands to your hips. Come on up. Belly draws in. Turn your right toes to face the door. Bend into your right knee. We're coming to warrior two. Good. I'm going to move this so you have space. Sorry, computer guys. All right. And then we're going to come into half moon. So same side, right? What are you guys on? Right, yeah. Right hand comes down. Left leg up. Left hand up. Good. If you can, you're looking up to the sky. 2 more breaths here. Make your way back into warrior two, facing the door. And then straighten parallel the feet, bring the arms up and over the head, star. And then exhale, come into warrior two, facing the front. Windmill those hands down. We're coming to lizard second side. So back heel lift. You can drop the knee if you want. You can come onto the forearms if you want. Knee moves in towards your shoulder. That's the only thing I ask. It's an opportunity. We spend lots and lots of time stretching and strengthening the abductors of the legs, so the outside of the leg, less time on the inside of the leg. So lizard is a really nice opportunity to do that. All right, make your way to plank. And if you want a vinyasa, take it. If you want to skip it, skip it. Inhale and exhale. You got it. Right leg's gonna lift and up. Exhale, knee to the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Left hand down, right arm up. Okay, this time when we come up, we're not coming all the way to the reverse. You're gonna reach the right arm behind you and the left arm forward. All right, so belly draws in, squeeze. It's the same action, but you're reaching the right arm behind you. Yep. Squeeze your left buttock. Good, Linda. Beautiful. Let's windmill it open, warrior two. Good. We're going to come into traditional reverse warrior now. So left hand comes behind, right arm up. But if you want to, you're going to see if that left arm wants to wrap around to the front. Maybe hooks into your thigh a little bit. Perhaps we hold on to that wrap as we bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Left shoulder points up to the sky. So that's going to bring us into a half bind for our Parsvottanasana. Good. If you want to, you're going to come further and find your full bind. It's up to you. Good. Ultimate. Good. Okay. Options. We're ending up. Yeah. You got it. Open that shoulder. There you go. Cool. If you bend a little deeper into sneak, yeah. There you go. All right. Options here. We're coming back to Prasarita. It's a fan, right? So you know how we did that before. We put the hands down, we paralleled the feet. But if you're in the bind and you want to try it bound, you're going to work towards straightening that front leg and coming forward, just like we did. Yeah, good job. Good job. You guys are rock stars. All right, 2 more breaths in this bind because we know how fun it is because we're all doing it. And then release it, bring the right hand down, let the left arm float up to the sky. As you do, drop your right hip down though. Keep the pelvis moving in one line like a bowl. All right, both hands are gonna come inside your left foot. So the one facing the door for the guys in the room. And bend the knees. So you're coming into a runner's lunge. It's up to you if you want to lift the toes. So Skandasana, if you want. Yeah. Right, lifting the toes, hands to the heart. Now we're going to shift into the right foot. So same idea, bend the right knee if you're coming further, good. So the goal would be to try to get that front foot grounded. You're working towards that. Don't worry if you're not there. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Takes time. And then come back into lizard. So options here, you guys. Back in the lizard we were just doing, right? You know that one. The next option, I'm going to face the screen too, is to wrap the right arm underneath the knee and bring the hand to the outside of the foot. That's option 2. Option 3 might be coming into flying lizard or bound lizard, right? But you're playing with where you are today. And we're gonna meet in downward dog. So if you want to, Alice, like if the leg's up there, you wanna try the arm balance, you're gonna walk the left elbow back a little bit and scoot your way through. Yeah, you got it, good. Coming back, downward dog. Okay, second side. Watch your elbows there. That's straight. I know it feels like you're bending them, but you're actually straight right now because you're hyperextending them. Left leg's gonna lift, inhale. Exhale, knee draws to the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Inner thighs are rolling towards each other, belly draws in. Remember, we're doing that. Right arm forward, left arm floats back now for a twist. But the same action, turn your palms to face the wall. Yep. And just lift your torso a little bit. Sorry, I'm picking on you today. Oh. Good. Windmill it open to warrior 2. So you're going to be facing this way first. You windmilled all the way. Turn your palms up. Let's reverse your warrior. So let your right hand come to that left leg. Top arm's nice and straight, and then we're going to wrap like Sarah's doing. So you're going to take the right arm and see if it can wrap around towards that left leg. We get to hold on to that. So hold on to the bind if it's available as your left forearm comes to your left thigh. Right shoulder's moving up to the sky. And then if you want more, you're gonna come into a full bind. So you drop the left arm inside, untuck the right fingers from the thigh, and see if they meet each other. Good. Can I adjust you? Okay. Good. All right, now we're coming back into that fan pose again. So you're gonna straighten the left leg parallel to feet. If you wanna hold on to the bind for it, you're gonna end up in bound Salvarita again, second side. Few breaths here. Softening into the resistance. If you notice you're trying to go somewhere else because you're uncomfortable, just bring yourself back here. The work is here. Uninterlace the hands if you were bound. Left hand stays grounded. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Left hip drops this time. Good. Top hand is going to come down. Both hands are going to come inside your right foot. And you're going to bend that right knee. Yep. So we're in yep, setting up that. If you want Skandasana, you're lifting the toes, hands to the heart. Good. And then we're going to shift forward, same thing. Bend the left knee now, straighten the right leg. Toes may or may not lift. And then walk the arms forward. We're back in our lizard. So we have lots of choices here. Ken's like, which way is forward? Regular lizard, you can drop the knee, you can come onto the forearm, or you can play with the left arm underneath the knee to the pinky toe side of the foot. If you're there and you want more, you can try separating the arms. How are you guys doing with this? Good, Maureen. You got it. You got it. Good, Yelena. Drop your top shoulder down, like coming towards the screen a little more, Yelena, if you can. I know it's easier said than done. And we're going to make our way through to downward dog. Good. You got it. Whew. All right. Take a child's pose for a moment. Just soften. All right, find your way back to downward dog. Okay, right leg's going to lift. Inhale, bend the knee, draw to the nose, step forward in between the hands. Inner thighs roll in. We're coming all the way up to our high crescent lunge. Straight there. Soften the shoulders. Use the same tools, the rolling in of the inner thighs and the belly. Hands come to the heart. The left elbow is going to touch outside right knee. Now, once you're there, you're going to make a fist with your left hand and wrap your right hand on top and press the fist into the hand. So the bottom hand is the fist, the top hand wraps around, and it's going to perhaps create a deeper twist. Good. 2 more breaths. See, we're taking our time. We're squeezing the most out of every moment here on the mat in the body. Give yourself that same gift in the mind. Reach your arms back up as you come into your high crescent warrior. And then hug the left knee up into your chest. We're going to come to tree pose. So right foot comes anywhere above or below the knee, just not on the knee joint. Round into your right leg. Squeeze your right buttocks, hands to the heart. From here, arms are gonna reach all the way up, soften the shoulders. And anyone looking for more? Left hand floats the left knee, right arm tips over the ear into bended tree or leaning tree. And then the arms come up, knee comes forward. We're going to transition into a standing split. So the hands come down, lifted inner thigh rolls towards standing inner thigh. Options here. We're going to meet in that triangle forward bend with the left foot 3 feet behind, folding over. So anybody wants to play with their handstand hop, now would be the time. Nice flat floor we have. Lounge forward, belly draws in, and bringing into off of, I should say, the leg, right? For the rest of us, good Kim, you're gonna plant that left foot, pulls over the right leg. Okay, let's bend into the right knee now. Walk the left foot long behind you. Float this right leg all the way up. Let's stack the hips. And then step the right foot back down into downward dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, knee's gonna draw to the nose. Step the foot in between the hands. This time we're coming right up into our high crescent lunge. So roll your inner thighs towards each other, belly strong. Float it up. Squeeze your right buttock. Hips are nice and level. Hands come to the heart. We're gonna twist right elbow outside left knee. Remember, we're gonna make a fist with that right hand. Wrap the left hand around it. Press the fist gently into the hand into the fist. Top elbow points up to the sky. Breathe here. Squeeze those inner thighs towards each other. As you inhale, we're going to come up high into our high crescent warrior. And we're going to float that back leg up into the chest. Yeah. So here we are. We're going to be in tree pose. So right foot finds a place. It can be below the knee. It can be above the knee. Hand to the heart. Softening the shoulders. If you're ready, when you're ready, arms float up. Notice the mind starts to go away. Come back. Take your time. Right? Slow it down. Be present. What's the point of thinking about anything else? You're here right now. If you want more, you're coming into leaning tree, right hand down, right leg, left arm up. Just a couple more breaths. If you fall out, just come right back. Right? No judgment, no worries, no, oh no, what does that mean? Come back. And then draw that knee forward. We're coming into our standing split, hands down. So you get to decide from here, the lifted inner thigh is rolling towards the standing inner thigh, the foot flexed. You get to decide from here if you want to play with handstand hops or you want to go into your triangle forward bend. Good. Folding over that front leg. All right, then begin to bend into the left knee, walk your right leg long behind you, and we're gonna meet in downward dog. So you decide you wanna move through your vinyasa or you wanna skip it. Okay, take your time. We're gonna lay on our bellies, so you're not gonna, we're done standing actually, so you're good. But listen, Stephanie, listen. The ankles are pesky, they take a long time. So roll it forward, especially trees. Trees, you're gonna feel it a lot. Lower all the way to the mat. But it's actually your strength. Trees such a good strengthening pose for a weak ankle. So if you're feeling it wiggly and stuff, you're strengthening it. But definitely don't push it. Chin tucks into the chest. The neck is long. You're gonna lift the legs, please. Tuck your elbows up. So hands down, elbows, please. Yeah. Big toes come towards each other. Begin to lift the chest and the chin. We're articulating the whole spine from the lumbar spine all the way to the cervical spine. Slowly lower that all the way down, right ear to the mat, wiggle out your hips. Good, and then we're gonna reach the arms forward. Palms are gonna face each other. And starting with the legs, inhale, lift the legs. And then lift the chest, lift the arms, soften the shoulders, bring the arms out like airplane wings. And then interlace the hands behind your back. Reach those shoulder blades towards each other. And we're gonna fold lower all the way down, left ear to the mat. And let's make our way back to a wide-legged child's pose. Knees to the edges of the mat, big toes touch. Hips to the heels, head to the floor. And breathe here. Good. Come up on your hands and knees, please. And lift the right leg behind you. Draw the knee forward. You're going to float that right knee behind your right wrist, ankle behind your left wrist, coming into pigeon. So up to you. You can always do this on your back if you want to as well. Begin to lower down. Breathe into the right hip. The hips are the receptacle for what we carry with us. Right? The baggage we carry into our present that takes us out of this moment. So meet it with compassion, soften into it. And we're going to come back up onto your hands and knees. And just bring that knee out, open it and close it a couple times. Some people might call this peeing dog pose. And then bring the right knee back down. Left leg reaches behind you. The knee's gonna come behind your left wrist. Ankle's gonna come behind your right wrist. Back inside, pigeon. Hold forward. Breathe here. Softening into the resistance. When we whatever we're resisting, resist back. Right? When we soften, it softens as well. Good, perfect alignment, Kim. Guess you have a good teacher. I said perfect alignment, Kim. I guess you have a good teacher, is what I. And we're gonna make our way back to hands and knees. Letting that left knee open and close a couple times. Good. And then we're gonna cross over the ankles and come to seated. Good. Let's straighten the legs, pull the fleshy part away from your sitting bones. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Soften the shoulders. Inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna hinge and fold. It doesn't matter if you reach your toes with your hands. All that matters is one long line from head to tail. Lead with your head. Come on up. Bend your knees and plant your feet and slowly lower onto your back. And let's do one final back bend of your choice. So if you'd like bridge pose, go ahead. Or if you'd like Urdhva Dhanurasana. Good. If you're in bridge, maybe walk those arms underneath and see if they can interlace. Good. Let's lower all the way down now. Walk your knees wide to the edges of your mat and then just swing your knees from side to side. Good. And then when the next time you swing them over to the right, let's keep them there and take the right foot and set it on top of the left knee. Arms are going to be in cactus. So you bend the elbows and the tops of the hands come to the floor and then gaze over your left shoulder. And then we're gonna switch sides. So both feet come down, knees swing over to the left foot comes onto right knee, and let your gaze just travel over to the other side. Breathing here. Good, and then we're gonna drop both knees up and slowly lower your legs down to the floor. Bring your arms down by your side. Close your eyes. If you're listening to the music, you want to maybe go to the last two songs for Shavasana. Turn your palms up. Let your feet open. Here is the real work, right? So in these few moments of rest, take your time. Allow the body to slow, allow the mind to relax, but also allow yourself to be present here. You worked really hard for this time. There's no point in worrying about anything right now because you're here. This moment is the moment. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach your arms all the way over your head. Stretch from your fingers to your toes. And then draw your knees into your chest. And make your way slowly onto your right side. And then find your way up to a comfortable seated position. And bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. And you can soften your hands to the knees if you'd like, or keep them in prayer, but we'll sit together for a few moments. As you inhale, say, take my, and as you exhale, time. Inhale, repeat, take my, and exhale, time. One more, inhale, take my, and exhale, time. I thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. It's my honor and pleasure always to guide you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. Thanks.